Okay, so let's go over today's episode, okay?
Yes.
We're going to talk about femininity and beauty within women in locks.
Yep.
Okay? And then we're going to give a few examples so that our person who's watching this, they're going to feel, happier that they made the change to locks, right?
Because I have locks.
Yes, because you have locks.
How many do we have? Like 392? Yeah.
Yes, and I have 234. Yeah.
Girl, I'm more than you.
Oh, okay.
I won.
Okay, let's start.
Let's get started.
Okay, so first we're gonna do this because I can't see. Okay?
I know you can't see.
I can't. Okay.
You can't see.
So, let's say the reason for this this video. So what happened was I saw a woman who talked about locks don't make her feel feminine. And let me see if I saved the video so I could just probably show you guys the video instead of me paraphrasing because I don't remember all of what she said. But we're gonna go through it and we're gonna help her feel better about her decision. Okay?
To feel feminine with. This is my third or fourth time getting locks, and I really struggle to feel feminine with.
Okay, so what are you doing? The first thing she said, she had 3 to 4 sets of locks. 3 to 4 sets. And she struggles to feel feminine in it. That was the first problem, okay?
I try to convince myself that, oh, they just need to get longer. They just need to do this. I just need to retwist. I just need earrings. I just need, no matter what I do, I don't feel feminine with my locks.
So in context, she is at home. She has no makeup on or anything like that. She's laying in bed. She has just regular pajamas. So she's talking. So let's just remember that too. So when she said she needs to do this, she needs to do that, she needs to put her hair in a style, she needs to put on some earrings, and we're doing this for my third or fourth set. She even said she needed retwist, and yes, that's everything you need to, in my opinion, to feel feminine with locks. You have to be consistent with everything. Majority of my clients, whenever they don't feel feminine, or even if they say, oh, my hair is ugly, they say it like that, and I'm like, it's because you need to get your hair done. Like, you need to do your hair. That's all it is. And mind you, she doesn't have her hair done in the video.
So I never wear them, and now I'm getting to the point where not wearing them is doing more damage.
And I'm pretty sure she meant by not wearing them and wearing them, I'm pretty sure she just means, styling them up. Because you're not taking off your locks and then putting them back on. Okay.
Protective styles are no longer protective. They're actually damaging my hair.
So this is actually true. I had a lot of clients that, I said, you can start, this is when it became a trend to actually get braids over your locks or ponytails in the back with your locks. So I thought that was a good idea because a lot of, we look for diversity, versatility so that it can, not be boring in a way, because locks, and if you really are consistent with one hairstyle, it can become boring if you're not doing anything with it. When she said the protective styles are actually damaging her hair, yes, I agree with that. I tell my clients to at least wear it for a month or less, just because. What are you doing?
What? This means agree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what? That I had a few clients that come back with damaged locks, and it is a dangerous game when the braider is a little bit tight and everything and doesn't care about your locks. But when you come back to your lock session, that can happen sometimes. Just leave it in as less as possible. But sometimes I think she's saying that it does get boring because the protective styles were damaging her.
So I told myself, hey, it is what it is. This is your crown, baby. You just gonna have to rock it the way that it is.
Again, she's growing them out fully through her scalp, so she has no versatility with any extensions. So she does have to stay in that natural state because she is, proud of just her hair growing and everything.
I've been doing that. I'm about to wash my hair, so I'm just showing y'all like how it looks. I need some advice. I don't know. I do feel really good when it's flipped over like this. I feel feminine, but I love me a middle part.
So she does have hairstyles that help her feel feminine. That's what she said. She tosses it to the side. It does a little bump over. She has short locks. They're like right here. And you know, that's really good that she actually has an outing. You know, every day is different. So I do that with my hair too. Like if I thought I was gonna put my hair down, and I was just like, no, I want the bun because it just feels better. So at least she has that. But I think she feels like she's running out of options.
But I be feeling like I look like Chief Keef with the middle part because I'm always trying to like, I don't know, give myself some bangs or whatever. I also just found out what one layer dreads is. One layer locks. I might have that. They said like when you lift up your locks and there's nothing. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. Like that's it. So I don't know. Like. I don't know what to do. I just don't feel pretty. Like I don't feel feminine, I don't feel pretty, and I don't like them. But I don't have no choice but to wear them. So anyways, this is my
so yeah, she just feels like she has no choice but to wear her short locks. They are pretty medium. And yeah, they are right here. And she says she had one layer, so they probably look like a bowl cut to some people. Yeah, let's see if we can help you out. First, I'll give an example. So with me, I remember starting my hair, and my hair, straight 4C hair, so it likes to shrink up, and my locks became shorter. This is before extensions. And then I was like, oh, heck no, I look like a boy, or I look like my mom. I can't do it. So I made them longer to here. I ended up not liking them at all because I have a longer face, and it just, it gotta be like at least right here to have a type of bob, I'll say. So then I got rid of them, and then when I came back to locks in 2019, I made them all the way to my butt. It was great. I had it like that for a few years, and then last year, 2024, because I had blue locks, I started cutting them shorter because I was like, I just want to keep them healthy. I wasn't keeping my hair healthy. And then fast forward to this year, I did my micro lock journey. I had them short, and I was like, I'm gonna start with my real hair. Absolutely not. I do not like short hair. I hate short hair. I look like a grandmother. I really do. So I ended up making them long right here, and then I was like, oh hell no. And then I did them longer right here, and I was like, we're getting there, but it's just not, it's not clicking with me. And of course we made them down to my tailbone. That's how I fixed it. And I know that every time I feel like not in a mood or a girly mood or anything like that, when I'm like stressed out, just regular life things, and I realize I didn't put any effort into how I look today. So that's why I think I said it. I don't even know if I said it in the beginning, but I did my nails, I did my makeup, earrings. I did the things that she said, you know, that she doesn't feel that would make her feminine, and these are the things that I do. So I feel fully feminine. I feel it. It's coursing through my veins right now. But again, we're two different people. So I can say it works, and it still won't work for you or her. So let's see what we can do to have you feel a better way towards your, I will say they're shorter too. So these are especially with people who's starting their journey over or who still have short hair. Let's see how we can help you. Obviously that's how I help myself, and you can go that route, but everything is up to you guys. So remember, I have a few other videos that have other psychological topics like this with locks, so you can definitely check them out. But let's start with this list, okay? So why locks don't feel feminine? If you think about it, everything that you're consuming in entertainment doesn't show someone who is beautiful and have locks. There's only a few shows, there's only a few entertainers, there's not that many people, and on top of that, no one's like, oh my gosh, look at her locks. If you saw one of my videos from before, when Rihanna wore faux locks, just faux locks, long faux locks, and that they were just making like racist remarks to that. So you don't see a lot of us doing it, you know, because people are already, they don't even like our hair texture. So we're already on that, and that's what you're consuming on a daily basis, especially all over the internet. There's straight wigs, there's straight hair, there's curly bouncy hair, there's big glorious hair, but no one is like locks except for influencers. So I think changing your what you see is going to help you, because you are a product of what you see in general. So the things that you like, if it's not showing what you want, am I making sense? I don't know. If you want something, you have to look at it every single day. And if you're not seeing what you want, you're not gonna be fulfilled. Okay. So the next thing, if you really see a lot of the lock styles, I watch a lot of like horror and all that extra other stuff, and the lock wigs that they portray for us, it looks crazy. Yeah, it looks crazy.
What's that?
I know. So it's just like, we're gonna look at that and be like, I don't like locks. Like, locks is gross, because they don't know how to do it on these movie sets or TV shows. I don't know. It's crazy. So they're not showing women as soft and romantic and glamorous. They're more earthy or militant. So there'll be some, with the locks in a bun, but that's like you don't see anything. The person is like, under command and stuff like that. They're not showing, oh my gosh, like, I'm beautiful today. You're not seeing that. And on top of that, whenever I see a man with locks, that's portrayed on not internet, but not just the internet, but like, movies and stuff like that. He's usually a drug dealer. He's usually has a spliff in his mouth. He's usually just not in a good light when he has locks, right? Yeah, that's another reason. So I think that's why it creates a subconscious belief that locks are masculine and rough, because what we see is how they see locks. They don't have it, so that's what they see. And then on top of that, whenever you are starting your lock journey, you have to think about the shift in the lock journey. Losing versatility is going to make you feel less feminine, because we're used to the wigs, the weaves, the braids. We're used to all that made us feel that way, right? But with locks, it's just a constant growing of your hair. That's the journey. Your hair is growing from your scalp. And there's a lot of awkward stages. Even when we cut our locks, it doesn't look right when it's a blunt cut. It just looks very bulky in a way, right? So honestly, even I would say a lot of women have this type of feeling when they get their locks, because you're comparing yourself to your pre-self, where you was doing all that, but now you're not anymore. So I hope that answers that. Another thing that can help you with reclaiming your beauty with locks is to actually think about the real truth of femininity. I can't say the word. So when you are equating locks to feminine, it's not really about locks looking that way. I think you're looking on the outside. It's an energy, actually. So it's expressed through movement, voice, care, and intention. So in my opinion, if you're not caring for yourself as a whole, which includes your hair, you're not gonna feel any type of beauty coming out of you. So and it goes down deeper to, like, when I talk about your voice, if you're thinking about the femininity of your hair, what about your voice? What are you saying to make yourself feel more feminine with your hair? Like, what are you saying? Are you saying, we're having a beautiful day today? Or are you saying, today's all right? Because in my opinion, guys act like that. They really don't care. They're just like, we'll go with the flow, because they don't work on that. So for us, we have to say things are beautiful. Oh my gosh, you look so fabulous today. Like, how are you today? Oh, I'm about to eat a beautiful salad. I'm about to eat like something that's gonna make me feel good. Are you doing things out your mouth to make you feel more feminine? It's not just really about your hair, I would even say, I call it well, I don't call it anything. I just don't like negative speech near me, because then I take on that negative speech automatically, especially when I'm talking about energy. So if you're like, oh, I don't feel like my locks are like that, I'm gonna feel so bad, and I'm like, I can't even help her because I don't know how to help her except for just give my tips. But if you think about it, it's there needs to be an attention on what is not working for your femininity, and what could work for you, you know? So when you think about Locds too, it amplifies your feminine power because it's a reflection of patience, nurturing, and growth. Proverbs 31, that's the woman right there that we're talking about, and that's the feminine woman, you know? So if we're going through that in our awkward stages, you have to actually really come into terms of who you are between these stages, because life has those same stages and we're learning to work with them. So you can't, not you can't, but you must try to shift your focus into something you can do. Okay, the real challenge is unlearning what femininity looks like and redefining it to what feels like it for you. Okay, for me, this is femininity. When I'm wearing just a sweatshirt and no makeup, nothing, I feel like myself. I feel like I'm a homebody at home. But nothing makes me not want to feel feminine, you know, with my locks. I'm already a female. There's no way that I shouldn't be anything else. Okay, so how to be more feminine with locks. I know I probably already said some parts of it, but one thing that helps me, and that might help you, is the constant care you have to put in your locks. Because I have longer locks, I actually prefer to change my hair almost every single day or every few days. I want to make a good impression with my locks, that I actually care about them. A lot of people don't put any care or anything to the locks because they're just like, oh, we can't do that, or anything like that. So hopefully I come up with more styles for you guys to help you with your journey when you do have shorter locks. But keeping your hair moisturized, clean, and styled is gonna help with that, and confidence in your confidence. And a lot of people don't do experimenting. I know you probably have, but there's got to be a point where you have to experiment with things with the way it looks on you rather than how it looks like on somebody else, and then you copying it, you know, because you're not going to get the same reaction with your hair and then someone else's hair. Like, it's too different, you know. You have to do them for yourself. Definitely try curls. The next thing is definitely curls or braid out. It brings that volume that we all look for. So I do that a lot, and I don't have to do my hair for like weeks just because my hair is curly. So try more curling. Because your locks were a little bit thicker, do bantu knots so that they'll be wavy, or braid them. I don't think, a lot of rollers are kind of weird when you have to roll them up and it becomes like a half a curl. So honestly, try more curling hair experiments. Next thing is play with color. So y'all already know I got my blonde in there, and I dyed it a couple of different colors just because I'm very colorful. So try temporary colors if you're not gonna bleach your hair or anything like that. Try a money piece. Try half up, half down, the back being a different color, or even just a patch or something like that. Try lock jewelry that can help you. There's a lot of lock sprinkles out there. There's a lot of lock jewelry. Amazon has them. And yeah, because I noticed your hair was very, very plain. So adorn the hair, you know? And then, you know, think about, you know, things that you could play with. Try to match things with your hair and your outfits. You know, that can definitely help. Because, well, when I say I style my hair for different outfits, it really is like for instance, more braided hairstyles, like 4 braids, or 2 strands with lock knots going backwards. You know, those are more, I'll say, they're more, not conservative, oh my gosh. They're more like, what am I trying to explain? I don't know what I'm trying to explain, but it's more on a why? That's why I can't think right now. Like, why can't I think? Think about the certain hairstyles and what outfits you wear with them, okay? So for curls, I would wear big dresses, just out the bat. For jeans and like a t-shirt like this, I would wear more straighter hairstyles. So the 2-strand I was talking about, the lock knots, and like a bun, like more basic things I would wear with t-shirt and pants. If I was going to work, it depends what work I have, honestly. But I'll wear like a swoop, and then I'll it really does depend on what work you have. So I'm probably look into that too, because sometimes work takes us out of our feminine era too. And then again, the beauty part, you know, you were just at home. If you literally practice makeup and wearing more jewelry or things like that, things that girls like, we like girly things. You have to look at the things around you to see if that's kind of stopping your energy from, you know, transitioning to more beautiful styles and stuff. Look at the things around you. For me, even here's one little thing. Say like you're going to school. We have book bags. You wear jeans and a book bag, and then your locks is in a bun. You know, that's not gonna make you feel beautiful if it doesn't. Not saying it doesn't, but think about elevating this style. So what I would do if I was going to school with the same outfit on, I would have my hair in lock petals, and I'll put a bang, of course, makeup. And instead of a book bag, because book bags are masculine looking, just saying, have one of those big giant purses. Yes, or have a more feminine book bag, you know, just an example, you know. For the energy and presence part of your locks to make you feel more feminine, think about what you're projecting as well. And when you come to the commitment part of your locks, what you're going to commit to every single week of, you know, caring for them, start doing this. This is what I started doing with me. I'd be like, oh my God, my hair's ugly. So I would do a facial, full-blown facial. I'll do a wax. I'll shave my whole body. I'll take a nice, after I'm done with all that, I take a nice hot bath with my candles, my bubbles, and just whatever else I put in there, body oil. And then I come out, put body oil. Like, I do a lot of that stuff. So if you aren't doing that, let's do some self-care in the body, okay? Whenever you're just like, oh, it's time to just spray my hair and oil it, you know, just put on some music you like. Put on some girly music you like, and you're watering your crown, you know? And journal, like, what that's what I have my my Starter Lock planner for. Honestly, it's a maintenance planner where you have to, if you can't remember how to do anything, you're just checking off what works in your schedule of, you know, just maintaining your hair. So did you spray today? Did you oil it? Did you put it on a bonnet last night? So you check off those days. So if you need that too, that can help you build the confidence, that can help you build the consistency with taking care of your hair, because then you're going to take care of your whole body, right? All right. And mind you, again, if you are if you go to the gym, you know, the blood circulation is going to grow your hair out. So you're going to have to wash your hair. So you have to really tend to your hair to maintain that feminine focus, because my guy clients, they don't wash their hair. They don't do anything. Their hair grows, but they don't do anything with their hair. They don't worry about their hair, but their hair is growing. So all you gotta do is just take time and caress it, you know, get in there. And the gym helps with, you know, your mindset too. So are you running? Are you going to the gym? Are you having any type of exercise to move your body? Because when your body is still and you're not doing nothing, you're gonna feel some type of way. All of that bad energy is gonna just be in your body, and you're not gonna know how to get out, okay? So think of that. The last thing is the mindset. There's a lot of negative talk in when you're talking about your locks. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do that. When you are saying things like that, that's what you're gonna see. That's what your locks is gonna project for you. And you can't, like, literally just beat down on your hair and your self-esteem and everything like that by saying I can't do something. You can do it. If you literally, if you're doing your hair in the mirror, I can do this. I can do a curl. I can do a style. I can spray my hair. I can do, you have to say positive things. It's like a plant. They really take on energy and what you're given to it. And if you're not doing it, you're gonna feel really, you know, sad about your locks and hate them, you know? Definitely, even when I talked about what you watch, what you're consuming on social media, think about who your friends are too. Do any of your friends have locks? Do they have any styles? Do you hang out with lock people? Do you see any lock people? Are you in a town full of anybody with locks? Because if you don't see it, you're not going to feel it either. So even if you follow these influencers, definitely follow them. You'll see them, what they have to do every single day. Because you know we have to put videos out every single day for you guys, because you could lose it in a second. You could just, like, you could not watch any lock content for the whole day, and then you'll see like wigs all day. By the end of the day, you're gonna think wigs are cute. I'm just saying, you know? So you have to make sure that you have to do a powerful affirmation on your locks. Like, let's try something. Like, my locks don't take away my femininity, they just magnify it. I am soft, sensual, divine, and powerful, and my crown tells that story, okay? Try things like that. No, make something that works for you. I'm just throwing something out there. So, honestly, you know, you can do it. I think, especially from this, I'm sorry, I'm not sure when I'm going with this, but next year, I have a lot of stuff happening, that's why. But I think I'm doing a lot of challenges, and the challenges are helping me. So I think if you also get on my Locked and Pretty Locktober challenge, where you're spraying your hair every day, that's gonna help you start creating a consistent routine with yourself every single day, because you got to do it. And on top of that, you know, you win a prize whenever I get my products out there. So you win a lot of products if you know, actually follow through with this whole thing. So just letting you know if you got that out there. And hopefully this helps you reclaim your femininity with your locks. Because as a lock girly, they're afraid of us. I'm just saying. I'm not saying afraid, but if you look at the lock content, especially with men, sometimes they're just like, oh, the girl with the locks, you know, they love the braids. It goes down from braids and now it's at the locks. People are loving locks. So I think you have a lot of work to do, and I think it's gonna be easy because I was in your shoes. So definitely take a look at everything and reevaluate what you want to feel every single day with your lock journey, because it's not going to be a good one if you're negative about it. So you can do it, okay? So if you have any other tips or any thing you want to ask me, you can definitely leave it in the comments, and I can get back to you guys. If you guys are struggling as well, what else can I do? Because it's more than just beauty tips, you know, honestly. It's more than that. It could be our regular lives that's really stressing us out. And so just know that I am here to help you. I'm a master loctician. I have clients all the time with the same exact problems with you, and we get through a lot of this together. So I got you, okay? So you stay locked and pretty, and I'll see you in the next video, which might be about mature locks. I'll let you know. All right, have a wonderful night.